We're back. Another episode of Master and Apprentice podcast.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, look it up. I want to see what happens if you look up Master and Apprentice podcast.
All right, we got some random people, podcasts, listen notes. We're probably not even on the first page of Google.
Fuck. Oh wait, this is PG-13. Crap.
No, you can say it one time. Oh wait, it was within the prison.
You can't say in the first 2 minutes.
Oopsies.
Damn. Oh, there's like YouTube videos. Dicks. Alright.
This is not ours.
No.
Welcome to the Star Wars podcast. Let's see how big this channel is that's above us. 600 subscribers, 415 views.
We're catching up to that quick, bro. We got 13 subscribers.
13 subscribers?
Yes, sir. Welcome to...
Okay. 13 subscribers. That is 27 views. If I refresh it, it goes to 28.
Welcome
Oh,
to...
shit.
Okay, anyway.
Anyway.
We're back with another teaching the Apprentice. Obviously, that is Afton.
Yes, sir.
The last one of these videos we did, I was enrolling some of my knowledge of the clones on him. So let's see if he retained any of that knowledge. By the time this episode comes out, we had probably already uploaded some other videos, but we're just catch up on where we left off from the last time. Clones. So we going to base this one off of the quiz that you took. Commander Cody, what battalion does he belong to?
212? Shoot.
Good job.
Oh, yes, sir.
What color are they?
Orange.
Alright. Rex.
Rex.
What battalion? What color?
501st, blue, and towards the end with a red face, and it's under Anakin.
Good job, Daddy. I would test you on other ones.
Hold up, you're breaking up. Could you say that again?
Commander Wolf.
Commander Wolf. Oh, he's the... Is he the 92nd? Dang it.
Remember, I said he's kind of like 501st numbers.
Hold up. The 105th? 105th? No. 104th. Dang it.
What color are they?
They're gray.
So you got those are like the three basic ones that everyone knows. There's a 327th. They're the yellow ones, remember?
Yes, sir. The yellow ones, the 327th.
Yep, Commander Bly.
Commander Bly. Yeah, I'm watching the Clone Wars, and I just had him come up a bit.
So there's that one. They're yellow. There's some other ones. There's the 41st.
Who are they?
They're the green ones. What's that?
Who are they with?
The general or the commander?
General, yeah. Sorry.
The general, I think it's Illuminara.
Yep. It's Illuminara.
The commander agree.
Yeah.
But yeah, you basically got three of them. You almost got the 104th right.
I guess the 105th. Do they even like?
I don't know what that is, man.
Yeah. It's probably just a filler number. Oh no. It's canon. Nothing very clear though. Yeah. The 105th Legion though. Is that? Yeah, that's it. The Zur. His name is Zur. The commander.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Alright, so you got the clones. You got some of them pat down. We'll continue the testing on them as videos go on. I want to go on to Jedi's now. I'm basically just gonna everyone loves Star Wars, but as Star Wars nerds, our channel Master Apprentice, I'm going over the details, right? The second characters people know but sometimes don't know, right? That aren't important but are fun to know about because they have stories.
Yeah.
Well, clones are obviously not main characters, but they're fun second characters. And there's a lot of Jedi that aren't main characters that are second characters. And my goal is to hopefully educate you on the Jedi, and we can do a tier list of Jedi in the future, right?
All right.
So I'll probably start the Jedi Council. You obviously know Yoda, right? Grandmaster Yoda.
Yes, sir.
You know Mace Windu.
I
I talk to you about him all the time.
Yeah, he's like
before Anakin showed up, people thought the prophecy was about Mace Windu. They thought he was the chosen one.
Dang.
So that just puts in perspective how powerful he really is. You know Kenobi.
Mm-hmm.
You know Anakin, obviously. You know Ahsoka. So you know some big guys. You know Luke. So to go in the secondary characters, Plo Koon. I'll start with Plo Koon. Plo Koon is probably my top 3 favorite Jedi. Plo Koon is awesome, man. He's known for being very patient. There's not a lot of canon around him right now. The only stuff we really get is the Clone Wars.
Yeah.
And excerpts from him in books, but that's about it. He doesn't have a lot. But when we do see him, he's very patient. He's kind of like Obi-Wan. He's a very good Jedi who's very patient in the Force. He's not, he's not quick to assume. He's very patient. He's a very good guy. He's very powerful.
Yeah.
The first time we ever hear about, Force lightning, we just assume it's first Sith, and it really is. But Plo Koon actually made Force lightning for Jedi as possible.
He made what?
I think it's called Force Judgment. It's yellow Force lightning. Look it up, Plo Koon Force Judgment or something like that. And you'll see pictures of it, and it's quite impressive. I think it's called Force Judgment. Something Judgment.
Yeah. Holy crap. Yellow
yeah.
lightning, like freaking.
Yep, yellow lightning. He's one of 3 to actually have created it and done it. So that's pretty cool, in my opinion.
Yeah.
He found Ahsoka, so that was cool.
Yeah, I saw that episode, yep.
So, Plo Koon's always one of my favorite. There's sadly not really a lot about him. I wish there was more about him because he's one of my favorite Jedis.
Mm-hmm.
There's not a crazy amount, but he's been there from the beginning. I mean, you see him in prequels 1, 2, and 3 on the council, so he's not really a council member that changes.
Yeah. Look at it.
He's easy to remember because, like you said, he's got a pecan for a head in one of our last videos.
Yeah. It's called Electric Judgment or Emerald Lightning. It is Force technique to spray bolts of lightning, obviously, from the fingers, just like freaking Dooku did with the dark side. And it was a forbidden power within the Jedi Order. A few Jedi, or one time it was a forbidden power, not always, but. And then Plo Koon and Jason Solo practiced it.
That's a Legends character.
Darth Caedius. So he's a dark side person.
He's pretty cool. There are definitely. I mean, I think I explained in one of our videos that there are, dark side practices. Like, I think we uploaded the video where I was talking about, Force choke, and we can tell that isn't completely all light side. Like, he does embellish some dark side because in that one scene in Mandalorian, he picks up and crushes the Dark Trooper. That's a dark side practice, right?
Yeah.
We can talk about that, but
yeah,
there are dark side practices.
I mean,
and it's just cool that, Plo Koon uses it because it just gives him character. Because he doesn't got a lot of character, So it is cool when we do see some character.
Yeah, he would be one of the characters that would be really cool to see, like a whole bunch of development or put him in a show or something. Of course, I don't think they will too much, but
I wish they gave him more, more of a, I don't know, stories, I guess.
Yeah.
Because like a lot of the other Jedi's, like the next one we'll probably look up is Ki-Adi-Mundi. He's a secondary character, but we see him and hear from him a lot. Even in the movies, he's got a lot more to say than Plo Koon.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess you can look up Ki-Adi-Mundi. He's also very easy to memorize. The name's a little bit
Ki-Adi-Mundi.
Right, but that face is hard to forget.
Yeah.
So
he's the guy with the big head. Everyone knows who you're talking about all of a sudden.
Exactly. So, yeah, Ki-Adi-Mundi, he's not like Plo Koon at all, in my opinion. I think he's like the opposite. He's very quick to jump to conclusions, a lot like Mace Windu, actually. Check out. So that's cool to see about him. I like Ki-Adi-Mundi. He's not one of my favorite Jedi, but we do see him a lot. He is very good fighter. There is a lot about him in Star Wars canon more than Plo Koon, that's for sure. But
yeah,
he's not one of my favorite Jedi. I mean, he's a lot like Mace Windu. He's not near as powerful as Mace Windu, obviously, but
he just the similar style and a lot of just the stuff he does. Claiming Mace Windu or calming Mace Windu. Never mind, that's just a little quote. I thought there was something interesting there. Yep.
So that's Ki-Adi-Mundi, Plo Koon.
Oh yeah, I liked this scene. I just saw it recently. Ki-Adi-Mundi was like 65 Skywalker, and he was like, "What? My total is 65. What do I win?" Because Anakin and Ahsoka were having a little challenge to see who could reflect the most blaster shots from droids back onto other droids. And then he seemed to be displeased with all how that was going. And then at the end, he was all like, "I beat y'all."
Yeah.
You see a little Anakin Mace Windu style in them.
I definitely like. I like Mundi. He does got a lot. He does got a lot of character to him more than a lot of other Jedi's, but he's easy to get frustrated. Like him and Mace Windu both jump to conclusions, and they just seem kind of asshole-ish sometimes because they just jump to conclusions.
Yeah.
But he's still he's a Jedi. He's fun. I would go to a girl Jedi, Shak T. I kind of talked to her about in the quiz video. She's one of my favorite Jedi, actually. She's probably top 5, or definitely top 10, maybe top 5. Shak T, 2 A's.
T.I.
She's Tigruda.
Yep.
She's also like a lot like Plo Koon. We do get to see more of her, like character-wise, in books and the show than Plo Koon. But she's also like a very patient, very quiet Jedi. She's very powerful. Obviously, most of the Jedi on the Council are very powerful. Obviously, not all, but most.
I guess Kenobi would be like the only exception.
I actually put her like top 5. What's that?
I'd say that, you look at the Jedi Council, and they're almost all extremely powerful in the Force, with the exception of Kenobi, who is just, extremely wise. So, they all make up for it if they aren't powerful.
She's definitely one of my favorite. She was stationed on Kamino during the Clone Wars to oversee Kamino.
Yep.
So that's where she was for most of that. We actually don't get a really direct visual of her death. There's actually a couple of speculations. Either when during either Order 66, she was killed on Kamino or Homeworld. I don't feel about this. Maybe this confirmed. I just didn't realize it. It's either that one, or I thought it's when Grievous goes to capture Chancellor Palpatine, getting Revenge of the Sith, she's the one who's guarding him.
Oh.
And, he kills her when that happens.
That is possible, yeah.
To capture Palpatine. I don't know which one it is. It's one of those two, though.
It's saying here that potentially, in accordance to Yoda's visions, T was murdered by Vader as she meditated during an attack. So apparently that could be a thing, too.
Yeah, that is true, but she wasn't at the temple.
Yeah.
So I don't know when that would have happened. I don't know. There's... Like, we see Plo Koon's death. He dies on... he gets shot in the ship during Order 66. We see Ki-Adi-Mundi. He gets shot on it during the siege. On one of the sieges of the Outer Rim worlds. But Shakti, we actually don't really know when she dies.
Yeah.
We know she dies because we see that scene with Yoda. So we know she does die. We just don't know when. Right?
What was that scene with Yoda in?
It's one of the last episodes of season 6.
Oh.
It's when Qui-Gon draws him to the wills so he can learn how to
kill the Force ghost you're talking about? Yeah.
Yeah.
So that would have made sense that she's killed by Vader. That'd make no sense whatsoever. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Alright. I'm trying to decide where I want to go with this next. I'll go Kit Fisto.
Yeah,
I'll get you familiar with, familiar faces. Kit Fisto, he actually wasn't he was a master, but he was not on the Jedi Council until after the second movie. During the Battle of Geonosis, he wasn't a council member yet.
Yeah. He wasn't?
So,
the
he was
Battle
not.
Geonosis at the very beginning. Yeah, because then, a whole bunch of Jedi got killed, so he pretty much just got promoted.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. He's one of my favorite. He's very good with the Force. This is a very good example when Mace Windu, Heath Koth, Sace 18, and Kit Fisto go to arrest Palpatine. Sace 18 and Heath Koth all get killed immediately. But Kit Fisto is actually able to keep up for 15 more seconds, which doesn't seem like a lot, but he did contribute a little bit, right?
Yeah, it's more than nothing, yeah.
Exactly. So I thought, it sucks that I hate seeing him die, but at least we see that,
Yeah.
He was better than a lot of his peers, which is cool.
Mm-hmm.
We see him in the Clone Wars on the episode, I think it's Mon Calamari, where he goes to set the people free with the clones, and he goes underwater.
I saw him in season 1 or 2 where he did something, and I don't remember anything about water. Going underwater.
He definitely does do that. I think that's later on. Wait.
Lair Grievous. That's it. This is it. Yep, that's what I was talking about. He goes into the lair.
Oh yeah, that's also what we take on
Grievous. Yep.
Which is, pretty hard, obviously. If Shakti wasn't able to do it, which is one of the possibilities.
And then who was this guy again? Nadar Veb. Yeah, he died. Sorry. Nadar Veb died to Grievous on the same episode that Kit
Shakti could have possibly died. And Grievous, Grievous could have killed Shakti, who, like we were just talking, is a powerful master. Mm-hmm. But Kit Fisto was able to take him on. That just shows how powerful he actually really was. Obviously, he's not on the same level as Mace Windu or anything, but he's pretty high up there.
Yeah,
Ki-Adi-Mundi high.
Oh yeah. So, just look at those eyes.
Yeah. So he's a fun character. So Ki-Adi, when people think of Jedi Council members, they always go to, the main ones, obviously Yoda, and then they get the secondary ones. They go to Ki-Adi-Mundi, the big head guy, because he talks a lot. They go to Plo Koon just because he's very reckonable, and where they don't really show him talking a lot, they do show his face a lot. So
yeah,
he had importance. So
you see him twice in the. If you see him twice in the movie, you'd recognize him if someone mentioned him. Right. Just because of how memorable he looks.
Right. So Plo Koon, Ki-Adi-Mundi are always mentioned. Shakti's always, always there, and then Kit Fisto. those are probably some of the biggest Jedi Council members. Some other ones, in my opinion, Sace 18. You see him die in order right when he goes to get arrested Palpatine. When people are like, "Oh, they died right away," that doesn't mean anything. Sace 18.
Yeah. Oh, I typed that. I was trying to figure out. I'm disappointed in myself.
You're fine. SAESS. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. The horny guy got it. Yeah.
Yeah. We don't have a lot about him, but when we do see him, he's pretty cool. He's a pretty good pilot. There's not a crazy amount of him. I just like him because, I like all the council members, in my opinion, are like there's only a few guys in the council I'm not very fond of.
Yeah. I mean,
but Safety is definitely one I like him.
Yeah.
You'll just remember him as the horny guy.
Definitely. That's exactly how I remember him. But yeah, the blockade of Naboo. Wow, this was before episode 1. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Dang. Oh, he died on Geonosis. No, he didn't. He died. I'm so dumb. He died against, who is it? Palpatine in Revenge of the Sith. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Yeah.
So, I mean, obviously it makes me thought he was powerful enough, because there were other Jedi at the temple. There were a couple other masters, right?
Mm-hmm.
He thought Sace would be of help.
Oh, yeah.
Over Anakin, at least, so.
Yeah, I think he just didn't trust Anakin, to be fair,
True.
I think that...
True. But it makes me thought, oh, wow, Sace really couldn't hold his own. He would have taken Anakin over him.
Yeah, true.
But, yeah. So he's cool. He's fun. Not a lot on him.
Yeah.
So I'll go to not members of the council. We'll go back to the council members, but now I'm kind of getting off. I'll go to Illuminara unduly. We see a lot of her.
Oh, shoot. How do I spell this?
Luminara.
Beautiful. Yep, this chick. She's very patient. I mean, I'm seeing her in Clone Wars seasons 1 and 2, and every single time Anakin's trying to rush into crap, and she's kind of just sitting there like, bro, why are you rushing into this patience? And she's like, she's very trustworthy. She trusted Ahsoka and her Padawan, can't remember her name, to...
Sophie.
Yep. She trusted them to destroy the temple while Anakin and her just chilled out, causing a diversion when she could have clearly been one of the people to go into it, but...
Yeah. Actually, she's got a weird ending. She didn't die during Order 66.
Oh, really?
Can I spoil you something from Rebels?
Definitely.
What happened was she was captured by the Inquisitors. If you don't know, the Inquisitors are usually rogue Jedi, or like they were, Jedi Temple guards, who the Empire was like, well, do you guys want to try the dark side? And they started working for them. So she was captured by the Inquisitors. She refused to become an Inquisitor. So they held her, and they used her Force essence as a trap to attract other Force-sensitive users.
Oh my gosh.
But she died. Like, they just starved her to death.
Well, that's nice. Dang.
Yeah.
Thanks,
so
bro.
She's got a unique ending compared to the other Jedis who died at Order 66.
Yeah. True. So, yeah, she doesn't die at Order 66. I feel like she's one more of the peacekeeping Jedi. Like, General Kenobi, I'd put him in that category, too, where he doesn't want to go into a fight. And they would do anything, not anything, but they would go out of their way to avoid a fight if they feel like it could be avoided.
Oh,
you see Anakin, he rushes to a fight. If he sees the option of a fight, he goes straight to it. Luminara,
Yeah,
I
that's what
bet
I was
she
saying
had a
about Clone.
chance to go against the Inquisitors. I mean, I haven't seen the Rebels, but I bet she had a chance and she chose not to because she wanted peace. But
Right. Yeah. She's definitely. That's what I was saying about Plo Koon being very patient. Like
yeah,
Plo Koon and Shakti are both like that. They prefer to stay out of violence.
which is what
Kiadi
the
and Marty. That's what I was saying. Like he's kind of like Mace Windu. He would rush into battle. Stage 18. I wouldn't say he rushes, but he's not like Plo Koon and Kenobi, where
yeah
he's very observant. Stage 18's ready. Illuminara, I agree. She's pretty patient. I like her. She's fun. She's not crazy powerful, actually. I forget which season it is, but in Clone Wars, Ventress is able to take her on and almost kill her.
yeah. I know.
Um,
I saw that, and she had to have Ahsoka back her up. That was season 1.
she technically was able to defeat her, but then Ventress didn't really cheat. She acted like she was hurt, and then kind
Yeah.
of tricked her. But I mean, hey, beating her is beating her, whether you trick her or not.
Yeah, I mean, there's a code
But
there for Jedi, you know? What if you just turned off your lightsaber and turned it on in the middle of a fight just to stab him, you know? There's a code you gotta
yeah,
follow.
exactly. So, but I don't know. I always thought that was disappointing, but she's strong with the Force. Obviously, she's a master. We see her work with Yoda uh, on Kashyyyk during Revenge of the Sith.
Yep.
So,
Yeah,
yep,
she does a lot. Very one of the patient Jedi, and I think the more thing building off that is that the Jedi code is to be um, just to preserve life, pretty much. And then she
yeah,
takes that much more literally. And then Anakin's like, "Well, save one life by killing this one." And then she
yeah,
just tries to take it by, "Why can't we try and save every life?" And you know, there's just different interpretations, and that's the one she takes.
yeah. You're absolutely right.
I always am.
Um,
This guy. He was a
me.
Padawan, wasn't he? Yeah.
No, he was a Jedi Knight.
Oh, he was?
There's
Oh, yeah,
there's a
he was
bunch
the
of
Padawan, and then he got promoted to the Jedi Knight, and yeah.
yeah. There's so I'll explain the ranks. There's Jedi Younglings, right?
Yep.
Jedi Youngling is when they're first found. Um, they are pretty much just like they're raised in the school of the Jedi Temple, right? It's pretty much just a schoolhood. They have normal school, but then they also have Jedi teachings and integrated.
Yeah.
That's a youngling, right? Jedi youngling, and then Jedi Padawan is a different rank. It's like second rank. That is, a, a Jedi Knight or a Master takes you underneath their wing, but they have to choose to. You can be a youngling for all of whenever,
Yeah.
and then if you don't get chosen to be a Padawan, you just become like either
Mhm.
an agriculturer or you work at the library,
I think the
right?
Padawan system that they came up with was very smart by the Jedi because it kind of built off of the rule of two of the Sith, where you got to have a one-on-one connection with someone else.
Yeah,
And I mean, it wasn't the exact same thing, but it was kind of that's the goal
a
of the rule of
pair so
two.
they can
A
grow
pair,
together.
yeah. A
Yeah,
one-on-one is just it teaches much better than you
yeah.
know, teaching
And then
telling a whole
there's
bunch of people different things.
yep, I agree. So it goes to Padawan, Youngling to Padawan, and then to Knight. Knight is kind of in the middle. If you're a Jedi Knight, you're just a Jedi, right?
Now, are there Jedi Knights in time of peacekeeping? In time of peace, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. Jedi Knight doesn't mean like you're a fighter. It just means like uh, you're not a beginner anymore, right? Like
Yeah,
a Padawan is pretty much still a student. It's like kind of like an internship, right? A
yeah.
youngling is in school. A Padawan's like an internship. A Jedi Knight is like you full fledged have the job, right?
Hmm.
A Master, which is the next one, is like essentially what it says. Like you're the Master. You have mastered the position. Like people have respect. They look up to you. Uh, you're high up there. And there's the Council. The Council. I mean, obviously, there's like 12 or 15. They're the highest, the highest.
And it's like made up of masters. It's not technically Council isn't technically above Master because you see Anakin not being promoted to Master, right?
Right. But that's very, very unique. It's
Of
almost
course, yeah,
always been Masters,
yeah,
which is why he was so outraged. He's like
yeah,
one of the first ones to ever really be a knight
yeah.
and
He's
not be
gonna
a
get written
master.
down in history for being the one person on the Council that is not a Master.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so that's usually how that goes.
That's just the order of operations. Makes sense.
Yep.
Pretty good seeming system. And then when you're no, what would you do if? Can you ever retire from the Jedi life?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm reading. Not reading. I'm reading 2 books right now. Master and Apprentice. Funny enough, I'm listening to that one, and it's right before like they're asking Qui-Gon to be if he wants to join the council, right?
Yeah,
So that's obviously before the events of Phantom Menace.
of course.
But the reason they're asking is because Dooku's, I think it was either Dooku's friend or even Dooku's Padawan that he had before Qui-Gon Jinn, but he's retiring. He's just done. He doesn't want to be in the council anymore. He's old, and the council's okay. Like when Ahsoka quit in the Clone Wars, that's essentially her retiring. At any point ever, you're allowed to do that.
Huh. Yeah.
Or you can just die in the Jedi Temple, being a librarian. When you get older and frailer, they will switch your position because you're not able to defend yourself or do,
Yeah.
physical tasks. But no, there's like once you get 90, they kick you out. No, it's nothing like that.
Yeah, there's 90, bro. Yoda's like 900 years old over here.
Right. So, but yeah, you can. They always say you're allowed to quit whenever you want.
Let's see this. How old do you think Yoda is? I think he's 900. Yep. Obviously, an estimation.
The equivalent is every 10 years is 1 year for him.
Which makes sense. Right, yeah.
So it makes him like 90 something when he dies.
Mm-hmm. Do we still not have a name for whatever species he is?
No, we don't.
That's weird. Not weird, cool, but
yeah, it is. I don't know. It's pretty cool. I thought.
Yeah, it's just
most mysterious species that we really know of.
Mm-hmm. Because you see Yaddle, Yoda, and Grogu now.
Yeah,
that's all 3. Bro, how tall is he? 0.66 meters. What's that in American?
Oh, fuck.
It's like 3 feet, 2 feet, 2 feet tall. Imagine 2 feet tall, and then he just comes in and just takes a dump on your whole army, like in episode 1 of Clone Wars. Anyway.
Okay.
Oh my gosh! Look at Apprentices. Why does it say? Oh, as Force Spirit. Wow! Look at this. He got so many. Dooku, Mace Windu was an apprentice. Ki-Adi-Mundi, Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan was an apprentice?
He trained him for... Pretty much Yoda has always been a part of everyone's training at some point.
Yeah, I'd assume so.
If they couldn't take their Padawan on a mission,
apprentices. Mm-hmm. It says these ones are Padawans and these ones aren't. They're just apprentices.
Do you see Syndraulic? I actually don't remember a lot of Syndraulic, but I keep seeing and hearing him. I actually don't know a crazy amount about him.
Syndraulic? Let me see.
Yeah, Syndraulic.
Oh, I do not like his haircut.
Oh, neither do I. That's who Syndraulic is.
Bro, he's just as tall as me. That sucks. Skin color light. Yeah, I am. I'm sorry.
He's one of the only Jedi's that was at the not Jedi's. He's one of the few Jedi Masters that was actually at the Jedi Temple when Anakin executed Order 66.
Yeah, because no, you wouldn't really have that many there, would you? And then Anakin executed Order 66.
No, most of them were all not around.
Yeah, how tragic. Let's see Legacy. What did he actually do? Shortly following Dragon's Nope, don't look at it.
Legacy is not. Wait, is Legacy? I thought Legacy was pretty much like Legends.
No, just everything that he's done. Like what? Yeah. Masters Yoda and Kenobi returning to the temple where they witnessed security hologram, the recording his final moments during Darth Vader's alongside Padawans. So yeah, pretty much he died. Canonically, he's one character that you could just build a whole thing off of because, well, nothing really happened to him much. He dies in Order 66, and that's about it. As far as we know. Oh, he's in Clone Wars. During a temple rally.
Yeah, I've seen him a couple times in Clone Wars, but...
Yeah. The first 2 times I watched Clone Wars, I wasn't really paying attention to anything but the action. And the lessons. There's a lesson to be learned in every episode of Clone Wars.
Yeah, true. I don't know, I just want to see him. There's him drawing. So yeah. Yeah. Dickhead.
Sorry, you're gonna have to say that again. About that.
Shakti. Other Togruta than Ahsoka.
Mm-hmm.
Kifisto. Green dude.
Yeah, Sinjong. Now this light guy.
Space 18. Horny guy. Illuminara.
Not Arveb, that one dude.
Yeah. I think if you keep watching the Clone Wars closely like you're doing, you'll get a good feel for most of the Jedi, regardless.
Yeah. I would be watching the... I just wanted to see his face again. Dang. He looks sad. Anyway, yeah. The Clone Wars, I mean, the first couple times I watched just for the action, I mean, I should be watching the Rebels right now, not gonna lie. But I'm kind of watching Clone... Why does the X button not work? What is this, a mobile game? Anyway, yeah, I should be watching Rebels because I haven't seen it, but I want to watch the whole saga in order, or at least as much in order as I remember. I gotta be honest, I started the first episode of Rebels, and then I saw Darth Vader's face on a hologram, and I was like, oop! And I just deleted the whole thing because I had it downloaded. But anyway.
Literally, you could skip a season of Rebels and you wouldn't miss too much, to be honest.
The first 2 seasons, you said?
No, just the first season of Rebels is pretty forgettable.
Fair enough.
You might want to watch it just to get background story on the characters.
The first 2 seasons of, not
just the first season.
No, and I know. I was saying the first 2 seasons of Clone Wars are kind of forgettable, but they actually have some pretty real. They have some stuff, yeah. They do.
That's when you get introduced to the Domino Squad, Fives, Echo, and all of them.
Yep, you got Wolf, Commander Wolf being introduced. You got a whole bunch of different tactics. Certain droids are introduced. There's a good bit in the first 2 seasons.
Yeah, but the first season of Rebels doesn't really introduce new characters. It just introduces the main bunch of characters. The only character it really introduces that was new was the Grand Inquisitor.
Yeah, I bet so. And I guess I
definitely wouldn't skip all. I would definitely want to skip it, but I'm just warning you. Like after the first season, it gets way better. So if you get bored of the first season, like oh my god, this
don't give up.
Yeah, just keep on. It gets way better.
I believe it. So, now, what all's coming out next year again? I forget. Okay, so it's Boba Fett.
Book of Boba Fett.
Kenobi show.
The Kenobi show. Mandalorian season 3. Okay, look up Andor. Andor. Because that's another thing.
Isn't that a planet?
No, that's Endor. Andor is. I have no fucking clue. Not put seriously by Tom Gore. The stream services. Oh, it's a prequel to Rogue One. Okay.
Should I watch this trailer?
That's not real, dude. There's no real trailer.
That was December last year.
Yeah, there's no real trailer.
So is Andor coming out soon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's out next year.
Alright, Andor, what else?
That's cool. Andor, Bad Batch, possibly, I don't know for sure, but Bad Batch Season 2 might be coming out.
Yeah, that's like a lot right there.
That's a lot of stuff. We might get a game next year. Either Jedi Fallen Order 2. I doubt it. But we're definitely getting a bunch of books.
Yeah.
So,
or did you? I looked up Star Wars book list, and there is a million. I mean, I'm gonna look up canon.
Yeah, well, first I'll do that. That shreds the list by like 200 books at least.
Yeah. Timeline of canon books.
Okay, the High Republic, there's a lot of them. Don't worry about those.
Yeah. I mean, wow, there are some like date pretty far back because about zero is the High Republic. Wow, these are very long time ago. The prequel trilogy series. You can skip a lot of these. Look at this, the Phantom read along storybook and CD. Does that really count? Like who wrote this? This poor person that wrote this for it just
No,
to be.
I'll give you a list of good novels.
Yeah,
I mean, obviously, I don't have all of them, but like,
of course.
I have most of them.
Yeah.
So you can go off of that. Like I said, we can do like every book you read because I've read all of them. Every book you read, we'll do a review, and then we'll add it to a tier list that we make.
Mm-hmm.
Go on with probably like every other month or something like that.
Yeah. Oh crap! I was thinking the years are like similar to how our years go in like real life. So I saw 34 AB, and I was like not thinking that that was going to be with the sequel trilogy, because you see like zero.
You know what that stands for?
What?
AB and BBY.
What?
I'm asking,
No, I don't. After
After
Betty.
Battle of Yavin, before Battle of Yavin.
Oh wow, that's what they use as their time.
A New Hope, Battle of Yavin.
Right. Battle of Yavin, the Battle of the Death Star, the assault on the Death Star.
Yep.
Wow. So that's the time. Wow, that's cool.
Which is cool because that's the first movie, right? So that's
Yeah.
what they based the timeline off of.
Yeah, I like how they did that. And it makes sense because that is a huge turning point in just about everything.
Exactly.
Dang. Really well thought through, apparently.
So yeah, Mandalorian Season 3. I know for sure we're getting Boba Fett, Kenobi, Andor, Mando Season... Actually, I don't even know if we're getting Mando Season 3 for sure. I'm pretty sure we are.
Mandalorian
sure
Season 3 release date. Let's see. I don't care. Released. Disney is withholding an official release date. That is the most useless article ever.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're getting 2023 though, bro.
Yeah. I'm not complaining though. We got more than enough this year.
2022. Either if Mandalorian Season 3 doesn't come out.
Oh, wait, isn't Ahsoka getting a show?
That's coming out 2023.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She's one of the best little side characters they have.
If we do get any breaks in between shows, it's not going to be a lot.
Yeah.
And if there is breaks, they'll be having books come out at least, so that's good.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I got to be honest, I hate it, but whenever they come out with a book, not a book, a TV show like Mandalorian, I was watching one episode, and then I'm like, crap, I got to wait a whole other week just to see the next episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smart.
I mean, that's just how it is. And then, oh my gosh, didn't they take a break in the middle of the Clone Wars Season 7?
I have no idea, man.
I was watching them episode for episode, and then I think they took like a month break, and I nearly like crapped myself. I was like, come on.
I didn't watch Season 7 when it was streamed.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty good for today. What do you think?
I think so too.
Alright. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe.
Yes, sir.
Bye.